Hey, hello, this is Luis. If you haven't been to this channel, well, welcome. My name is Luis, and this is the Pen Actor channel. I don't want to sound like a broadcaster because I'm not. But anyway, so today I discovered something very cool, something very interesting. My battery's dying. Anyway, I discovered something very interesting about my creative process. But before that, I want to ask you guys, what is your creative process? If you're a writer, if you're an editor, if you're a filmmaker, if you're a painter, what is your process for creation? You know, there have been a lot of books where they talk about how to be creative, like, you know, if you're a screenwriter, you need to do bits. But for some reason, that was blocking me in my creative process. I couldn't do that because I felt like it was too structured and I was not able to connect to anybody. I was not able to connect to a character. I wasn't able to connect to anything. And I couldn't do anything. I tried to, do a lot of research, try to figure it out, reading a lot of scripts, trying to get an idea, but I couldn't connect to anybody, to anything. And then when I was trying to make videos, I couldn't do anything. So I started getting creatively blocked. And anyway, so to not make this story long, so that has been my issue for a bit. But today, I discovered, well, actually starting yesterday, I discovered something really cool about my writing. And it's basically, I noticed that I was able to connect to a character by interviewing him. Has anybody else done this? I find this so interesting because I don't know where all this information came from, but I was able to write, and there were so many ideas, and there was so much history for my character. I mean, there was no plot yet, but he was just telling me a story of his life, and I found that very interesting. And this is probably the first time I have been able to do this. And has anybody else experienced this? Has anybody else experienced this type of, I don't want to say enlightenment, but for me it was an enlightenment because I have not been able to write for a very long time. I've done videos and things, but sometimes I feel like maybe I've been too perfectionist, and maybe that's what has been blocking the flow of creativity. I had years, well, I don't know, I took this course, and I think this block started when I took this writing course. I took it at UCLA, go figure. I mean, because I heard it was one of the best schools for screenwriting. However, I had this teacher, and this teacher, I was really young, so I had so many ideas. I was really excited about it, about screenwriting. And I came up with so many ideas, there was the flow was just like a faucet. So I was able to get so many things, and I was able to tell many stories and be creative. I didn't need inspiration. I was inspired. I was curious, and I had this teacher where he told me that my ideas were not realistic. And I think I was stupid to believe him. First of all, it's fucking filmmaking. How you have a fucking robot. You have mutants. You have all these characters. I'm not throwing shade to the Avengers. I love that movie, but filmmaking is about fantasy. It doesn't matter how realistic it is. It's not real life. And I had this guy telling me that everything I wrote was not good because it wasn't realistic. It wasn't life. I'm like, it was a fucking script. And I think from then I tried to follow the structure of being realistic, and from then I took me a while to be able to write again. I mean, I wrote some scripts and everything, but nothing to the point where I felt satisfied after having this teacher. So I don't know what just happened, but I think this thing just got fucked up. Anyway, sorry guys, it's just, come on. Anyway, so like I was saying, so has been my issue for a bit. So I don't know, has anybody experienced this type of thing? I don't know, if you're a teacher, what do you tell your students? I mean, why the creative process needs to have structure? That's why it's called creativity. Why would anybody tell a student that? I just don't know, and it really fucked me up. Anyway, moving on. I don't know. So what's your creative process? I'm curious. I would like to know, because I want to figure out different ways to create, to do things. I want to finish this script, and I want to connect with my script, and I feel excited about it. I want to be able to shoot it myself, and these are the things that I want to do with it. But anyway, if you have any ideas or suggestions or comments about what is your creative process, I would love to hear them, and well, sorry for that camera movement. It wasn't me, it was the stupid DJ Pro that I bought because I thought this was going to be very helpful for me to use it, but obviously it fucked in the middle of the broadcast. Sorry for the language. Sorry. But anyway, thank you guys. Have a wonderful night. Take care.